What's up guys, in today's video I will be showing you how to replace the inner tail lights on an E46 coupe. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is get a body pin removal tool and remove the 6 body pins on the top so you can get access to the rear of the tail light housing. Alright, so after you get those 6 pins removed, you'll be able to access the rear of the tail light housing. And so the first thing you'll need to do once you get access to the back of it is remove this one connector in the back. Just simply push in and pull down on it. And there's this tab here that you need to pull forward on, and it will release the back of the housing. Alright, then you'll either need a 10mm wrench or a socket to remove this one nut on the back to release the housing. Alright, and then after you get that nut out, you should be able to remove the housing up at an angle, and it should just slide right out. Then you'll take your new housing, and it has a lip on the side here, and for this you just simply put it in an angle, and you should be able to push it right back down into place. Alright, your new housing should come with a new plastic piece along with another 10mm nut. You just slide the plastic piece back on the housing and then tighten the nut back on. Alright, now you can put the back of the housing back on. To do this, you just simply push it back into place. Make sure that tab pops into place, and then you need to reinstall your connection in the back. Alright, now I just want to install those 6 body pins you had removed before. Alright, and this is how the tail light should look after you get both of them installed. Alright, so now I'll be showing you how to replace the headlight lens covers. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need to do is remove this bottom trim piece right here, and to do that you just simply pull on it and it should snap out of place, but you want to be kind of careful with it so you don't break any of the tabs. Alright, so next you'll need to remove your turn signal housing, and to do that you just need to loosen a screw in the top. So that screw right down there in the hole. You don't need to remove the screw, just simply loosen it enough for you to be able to slide the housing out. Alright, so once you have it loose, you should be able to wiggle the housing out. Alright, then once you get that removed, you'll need to go over to the top of the lens and you remove this plastic piece on the top of it. To remove this, you just simply push down on the top and it should pull out of place. If you have trouble getting some of them done, you can use a screwdriver to push down on the top and it should help get it out of place. I had issues with this part right here. I simply just took a screwdriver and pressed down on the top of it and it slid right out of place. Alright, now that you have that removed, you need to loosen all these tabs on the top. You don't want to pull them. There's 3 on the top, some on the side, and 3 on the bottom. You don't want to pull them all the way up, but you want to work it all the way around. Just simply loosen each one. Just keep working at these, moving all around the lens until you can loosen it. Alright, and then you should be able to pop your lens cover out. I was having issues with this bottom tab here, so I used a screwdriver to press it down. As you can see, there's 3 on the top, 1 on the side, and 3 on the bottom. Alright, this is what the old one looks like. That's the driver's side one. It's pretty bad compared to what my passenger side was, that's why I went ahead and removed them. Alright, so when you get your new lens, it should have a protective film on it to keep it from getting scratched. You'll just remove that first. Alright, then after removing that, you should be able to snap it back into place. Make sure all the tabs are locked in. Then you'll install this plastic piece back on the top. You can go ahead and replace this if you'd like to. Mine's pretty rough, I probably should replace it, but I'm just going to put the old one back on. Alright, and then you put your turn signal housing back in. You just simply slide that into place, and then you want to tighten the screw once you get that in. Alright, and then tighten the screw on the top of it till it's snug. Right, and the final thing you need to do is put this trim piece back in the bottom. I had bent the tab on the very far end of mine, so I had to bend that back into place to get mine to snap back in. Alright, and once you get that done, you'll be done with installing your lens covers. Alright, and here are a few before and after pictures of the tail lights. And then here are the headlights. Thanks for watching.